Donald Trump warns Fed. Slash rates or I'll force something. Powell's job still safe. Donald Trump. Federal Reserve. Crypto journalist. Anas Hassan. Crypto journalist. Anas Hassan. About author. Anas is a crypto-native journalist and SEO writer with over 5 years of writing experience covering blockchain, crypto, DeFi, and emerging tech. Author profile. Share. Copied. Last updated 9 hours ago. Why trust Cryptonews? Cryptonews has covered the cryptocurrency industry topics since 2017, aiming to provide informative insights to our readers. Our journalists and analysts have extensive experience in market analysis and blockchain technologies. We strive to maintain high editorial standards, focusing on factual accuracy and balanced reporting across all areas, from cryptocurrencies and blockchain projects to industry events, products, and technological developments. Our ongoing presence in the industry reflects our commitment to delivering relevant information in the evolving world of digital assets. Read more about Cryptonews. President Donald Trump has escalated his public feud with Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, branding him a numbskull, while simultaneously pledging not to fire the central bank chief, despite mounting frustration over the Fed's reluctance to slash interest rates. Speaking at a White House event Thursday, Trump delivered his harshest criticism of Powell's monetary policy approach, claiming that lowering rates by just 1 percentage point could save the United States $300 billion annually, while a 2-point reduction would generate $600 billion in savings. Why Trump wants to force something. Trump's latest verbal assault marks the 3rd time in 2 days that his administration has publicly targeted Powell. It follows similar criticisms from Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick and Vice President J.D. Vance, who called the Fed's stance monetary malpractice. The coordinated pressure campaign came from the administration's growing impatience with the central bank's independence, particularly as Trump faces re-election pressures and seeks to demonstrate economic leadership. Despite repeatedly calling Powell too late and questioning why firing him would be controversial, Trump stopped short of threatening termination, instead ominously suggesting he may have to force something if rate cuts don't materialize soon. The timing of Trump's criticism appears strategic, coming as recent economic indicators show inflation cooling and energy prices declining due to increased domestic drilling under his drill, baby, drill energy policy. Powell's current term as Fed chair expires in May 2026, and Trump has hinted that an announcement regarding his nominee for the next Fed chair could come soon. Harvard legal experts suggest that while Trump may have constitutional authority to remove Powell, such a move would likely trigger severe market volatility and undermine the Fed's credibility as an inflation fighter, potentially causing long-term interest rates to spike even if short-term rates were cut. Presidential pressure campaign intensifies Fed independence debate. The escalating confrontation between Trump and Powell is a fundamental clash over Federal Reserve independence with deep constitutional and economic implications. Trump's frustration stems from his belief that the current interest rate environment unnecessarily burdens federal borrowing costs, particularly as the government faces mounting short-term debt obligations approved during the Biden administration. The president argued that Europe has implemented 10 rate cuts while the Fed has delivered none, despite similar economic conditions and falling inflation metrics. Legal scholars say that while the Federal Reserve Act of 1913 allows governors to be removed for cause, the Supreme Court's recent decisions have gradually eroded the traditional for cause protections that independent agencies have enjoyed for 85 years. Harvard Law School's Daniel Torello, a former Fed board member, suggests that 3 conservative justices have hinted at potentially treating the Federal Reserve differently from other agencies, possibly creating a carve-out based on the central bank's historical precedent dating back to the first and second banks of the United States. However, market dynamics may provide Powell with more protection than legal statutes, as any attempt to remove the Fed chair would likely trigger immediate and severe market reactions that would prove counterproductive to Trump's economic objectives. The anticipated market volatility is a powerful disincentive, particularly given that Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has focused on maintaining stable 10-year Treasury rates, which are key for economic investment decisions. Recent economic indicators have strengthened Trump's argument for immediate monetary easing. Inflation data show continued price stability and energy costs declining due to expanded domestic oil production. The favorable producer price index reading in May has calmed fears about tariff-induced inflation spikes, emboldening the administration to intensify pressure on the Fed while markets increasingly price in potential rate cuts later this year. Follow us on Google News. Trending news. Recommended popular crypto topics price predictions. How Tether co-founder William Quigley views crypto regulations in Trump's second term. Trump appoints PayPal veteran David Sachs as White House AI and crypto czar. XRP price prediction. Ripple's Wall Street deal with Guggenheim sparks $100 target speculation. Leading AI, Claude, predicts the price of Ethereum, Cardano, and XRP by end of 2025. Which crypto aggregator platforms to watch in 2025? Industry talk. XRP price prediction. Ripple CEO Garlinghouse says XRP could power $21 trillion in SWIFT transfers. $1,000 XRP possible? 15 hours ago. By Simon Chandler. Altcoin news. Serial investor Gary Cardone slams XRP as Ripple aligns with Europe on digital euro project. 2 days ago. By Amin Ayan. Price analysis. Bitcoin price prediction. BTC crashes to $103,000 as Binance enters Syria and BlackRock eyes crypto crown. 7 hours ago. By Arslan Butt. Best crypto to buy now in June 2025. Top crypto to invest in. May 6, 2025. By Alan Draper. Best new crypto coins to invest in 2025. Top new cryptocurrencies. May 6, 2025. By Inesis Tavares. 13 best crypto presales to invest in 2025. Upcoming token sales. March 3, 2025. By Alan Draper. 12 new and upcoming Coinbase listings in June 2025. April 13, 2025. By Elijah Rankovich. 13 new and upcoming Binance listings in 2025. May 5, 2025. By Inesis Tavares. What is the next crypto to explode in 2025? September 11, 2024. By Elijah Rankovich. Bitcoin, BTC, price prediction 2025 to 2030. October 19, 2024. By Leon Waters. Ripple, XRP, price prediction 2025, 2026 to 2030. August 28, 2024. By Eric Huffman. Ethereum price prediction 2025 to 2030. Will ETH bounce back? August 28, 2024. By Ben Beto.